We have Arco on the line right now. Arco, welcome to WPFW in Washington.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure, my pleasure. So you're going to be performing at the Arts Club of Washington on Monday, hooking up with Burnett Thompson. How'd that connection get made for you?
Well, I met him at a restaurant in Manhattan that used to have music near Symphony Space. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Yep. So.
Yeah, no.
We met there.
Burnett's been marvelous in terms of the series that he's been doing at the Arts Club, and he's been very perceptive into who he's brought in. So tell us a little bit about yourself, how you got started playing jazz, where you grew up, and how you got connected to the music.
Well, when I was very young, my dad, he's a jazz musician in Tucson, Arizona, and he plays tenor saxophone. And so he got me started when I was very, very young, listening to McCoy Tyner and Bill Evans, like, from the age of, 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So that would certainly do it in terms of growing up with the music. And how did you start playing the piano? What made you? What drew you to that instrument?
Well, I always grew up with a piano in the household, and honestly, I have to blame that on my dad. You know, he had me starting. He gave me piano lessons from a very young age. So, yeah. So. But I grew to love it very much.
He must be really, really proud of you in terms of making a fantastic living out of it. So you've been on tour. Tell us about who you've been working with.
Sure. Well, I work a lot with this wonderful vocalist named Alan Harris. And I was also on the road with Jeremy Pelt.
Oh, boy, okay. Fantastic. Yep. No, both. In fact, I just talked to Alan a couple of weeks ago when he was, and you were all playing up at Keystone Corner up in Baltimore.
That's right. Yeah, that was great. That was really fun. So
growing up in Arizona, and in fact, I have a daughter that is an administrator with Arizona State University. She's been there for about 25 years. I've made an occasional visit. It's not a real hotbed for jazz. There's some good music going on there, and yet you made your way from there. How did you make your way to New York?
Well, I think it was always part of my past. My dad was in New York City for a long time, and he used to see John Coltrane and McCoy Tyner perform, and he would tell me about that. He used to see Mingus perform, so I knew I always wanted to move there. But he actually moved to Arizona because my mom didn't feel comfortable raising me in New York.
Oh.
So I was raised in Arizona, and it's interesting. There's some really phenomenal programs in Tucson, especially that I was lucky to be part of. But it is not necessarily known for having that kind of scene. So, but yeah. So and I came out to New York as soon as I could. Actually, Arizona has a very dry climate, and the reason we lived there for so long is because my mom had a lung illness.
Oh, wow. Oh.
So we couldn't live east or anywhere other than Arizona that had a humid climate. So we stayed there. Yep.
Well, my daughter's done very well out there also, and I've enjoyed my visits. I actually went to the Musical Instrument Museum, and it was just incredible in terms of some of the music that they have there. So, in any case, tell us about what you're going to be doing this coming Monday at the Arts Club of Washington.
Well, I'm going to be performing a solo piano set. I know that much. I'm probably going to play some of my original music and some standards, too, that I've been really loving, especially recently. So, yeah, that'll be November 1st at 7 p.m.
Absolutely.
Right.
The Arts Club of Washington. And for information on that, you can contact Burnett Thompson at what's he got? Piano Jazz at the Arts Club is the location of it. It's limited tickets available for the performance itself, but it's also going to be live streamed. And it's been just incredible in terms of the artists that he's been bringing in there. One of the earlier artists a few years ago was Helen Sung, for example.
Yeah.
So you're in good company. And let's see what we got here. I got an email from Burnett, and I'm trying to find. It has all these links for information. But if you go to jazz piano, let's see, Burnett Thompson at pianojazz.com for information in terms of getting the links. Burnett at pianojazz.com will get you the information about this concert coming up, folks. Don't miss it. The Arts Club has a wonderful Steinway piano, and it's just been an incredible series that he's had there. And Arco, I'm really looking forward to seeing you perform. And again, I guess who you work with also, indicates in terms of your recognition among your peers. Playing with people like Jeremy Peltnell and Harris certainly tells us a lot. Who are some of the other artists you've worked with?
Oh, I've worked a lot with one of my best friends and mentor, Mimi Jones. Mm-hmm. Phenomenal bass player, yes. So I really love working with her. And Lonnie Plaxico. I used to play with his band, and that was really fun. I'm sure. Yeah.
Now, this is a question I've been asking all the artists I've been interviewing recently. What did you do during the pandemic when things were locked down from the COVID virus? What did you do to survive? How did you work that through?
Well, we're pretty sure we got it really early on anyway, so then that sort of became, like, I kind of had all these long COVID symptoms and had a hard time, so there was a while where I was just trying to, like, stay calm and, not do too much and just rest for a few months, but then I was, applying for any emergency grant that I could, and then I got some stuff. When I got unemployment, I was able to purchase some, like, recording and live streaming equipment.
Oh, wow,
and started live streaming my trio from my apartment.
Awesome. That's remarkable. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
just making the best of it.
Oh, boy, you sure did. So, again, the concert of money on Monday is at the Arts Club of Washington at 20th and I Street Northwest. And again, pianojazz.com is the website to go to for further information on it. Again, Burnett has been doing a marvelous job. I really appreciate you calling in tonight, Arco, and we're going to continue with your music. And let's see, what did we queued up some of your recommendations? I think Maroon Nebula is what I have queued up next. So you have an incredible array of originals, and your versions of How Deep Is the Ocean and Footprints and Naima also delve deep into your own perception of the music. It's really a treat to listen to those also.
Thank you.
So we'll see you on Monday. Arts Club of Washington, Arco Sandoval, thank you so much for calling, and we'll see you then.
Okay, see you then. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.